Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today we'll be tracking 3 areas of development in the Atlantic, which could develop into a significant storm. We have disturbance number 1 here, disturbance number 2 here, and disturbance number 3 here. Now, disturbance number 3 isn't really going to do that much. It's going to move it inland, probably over northern Texas, southern Texas and northern Mexico. But where this one could develop into a powerful Category 4 or 3 hurricane somewhere in that region, as what the GFS is saying. Now, don't take the GFS with a grain of salt. The GFS was wrong this season, so this could be the potential path of these two systems here. So this one's meant to be moving towards the north like that, if it forms. This one is meant to be moving towards the Texas coast. Now we don't know where it's going to make landfall or when it's going to make landfall, but we reckon it could make landfall sometime on the 9th of September. So keep an eye on that for sure. I'll show you tropical tidbits now, because the tropical tidbits does have this system developing into a pretty substantial hurricane. The region, North Atlantic. This is what it looks like now. You've got the high pressure system just dominating in the Atlantic here. Got a massive high pressure system which will push the system towards the west, but this one will find a weakness in the ridge and go and move further towards the north. This area of interest here will move further towards the north as it will find a weakness in that ridge. This ridge will be moving back off this way, so it will find a weakness. But this storm right now, just potential Francine, you can see it moves into the Caribbean, but doesn't develop. It's just an open wave. You can see the high pressure really dominating in the Atlantic here. You go to September 3rd. Nothing in the Atlantic in September 3rd yet. You have a little area of rotation just there. You have a little area of rotation just there. Right there, you have a little area of rotating winds, which could develop into something, which it just try and do. 1012, and it develops into a brief tropical storm, 908 millibars, 1008 millibars. This is from this, so basically this is where potential Francine is. We could have an area of interest there, and we could have another tropical storm there, so we could have 3 storms out sometime. But this is, the model ones are backing off a little bit, which is a good sign. I'm going to show you the European model now, guys. But in the tropics we have tropical depression Hone, which could become a tropical storm again as it heads towards the north, and this time it's going to impact. It's going to go to could become a typhoon in the Western Pacific. So you have to keep an eye on that for sure if you're in the West Pac. It's not going to impact anyone. It's going to move out towards the open ocean, not really do anything to anyone, and not really going to impact anyone. But there is islands in the way of the storm. Apparently we're sort of over here, which I don't know why. But if we have a look at 11W Shanshan, tropical depression Shanshan, 25 knots right now. Not really looking that good. It is expected to re-intensify and hit Japan again as a storm, but highly doubt that's going to happen now. But yeah, this is what Shanshan looks like. You can see the low level center circulations off that way, so it will move, but you still gain some significant amount of rainfall. So keep an eye on the rainfall there. Asna, though, tropical cyclone Asna, is the first storm to form in the Arabian Sea this year. It's looking really good right now. 50 miles an hour. Blows up some really good convection for an unusual time of year. You don't usually see cyclones in the Arabian Sea or in the Bay of Bengal at this time of year. You don't usually see it. So you got some good outer bands. You got some good outer bands coming into this system for sure, making it grow. Here, you got some good outer bands here as well. There's a little less inflow than there is. That's to be expected, but it's headed towards Oman. It should die off when it gets here. It's got literally a day to live. It's got a day to intensify. This could try and get to 55 miles an hour, but I highly doubt it. I think it's going to peak at 50. It's going to be moving into wind shear later on. That wind shear is going to absolutely rip it apart. So that's no. But there are some significant hurricane developments for the Atlantic. So if you live anywhere in the Texas coast, I'll show you. You guys don't believe me? I will show you what I was on about. This was at the 0Z model run, by the way. This is at the 0Z model run for Saturday. I will show you. Look. Watch. Look at the 0Z model run. They have this storm developing. Okay, that storm develops first. That will become Francine if it develops first. But you can see the storm moving into the Caribbean. Look, makes landfall in the Yucatan, and then really blows up and makes landfall as a Category 3 on Mexico. Now the 12Z GFS wanted it to go over here. The GFS before wanted it to move up here, and now the GFS wants it to move here. So there's three likely options of this storm. If it finds a weakness in the ridge and moves up towards Florida, that could happen. It could move further west and impact Texas, which could also happen. But that's the worst case scenario if it hits Texas. So yeah, and really dies off and moves into the East Pac, and nothing really else happens after that. So yeah. Anyway guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, and have a great day.